take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Hello guys, I once again welcome you to another exciting edition of Manual TV Sports Channel's daily updates. And quickly, let's check out the prefaces of today's stories. The Black Queens of Ghana are set for the 2025 Continental Showcase, that is the 2025 WAFCON tournament in Morocco, and I will extensively talk from their camp. The 2025 summer transfer window is hotting up for Black Stars and Ghanaian players. I have a lot of exclusives for you in this video. But before I proceed with the details of the stories, if you are new on this platform, kindly subscribe to the channel, hit on the post notification bell for more updates. Don't forget to like the video and share to other social media platforms. You can follow Manual TV Sports both on Facebook and TikTok. Leave your decent comments in the comment box for special shoutouts at the end of my presentation. And guys, the questions for the day is Thomas Partey. Today is the 30th of June 2025. He is set to depart Arsenal for another club. Which club do you think is a good fit for Thomas Partey? The second question is, the star boy has emerged as a subject of interest for a lot of EPL clubs. Which EPL club do you think is a good fit for the star boy Mohamed Kudus in the subsequent seasons? Just leave your candid opinions in the comment box. Now let's delve into the intricacies of the stories. And to start with is a camp of our ladies, the Black Queens of Ghana. They are set for the 2025 Continental Showcase, that is the 2025 WAFCON tournament scheduled to take place in Morocco from the 5th of July through to the 26th of July 2025. They have relocated from their training base, Ben Slimani, that is the northwest part of Morocco, to northeast part of Morocco, Seida, and this is where we call the Blue Pearl because it's a Mediterranean coastal resort town in the Berkane province. And as it stands now, they've had 2 weeks of intensive training sessions at their old base, that is the Ben Slimani training camp, where they were able to tune in their tactics and also vary the way they'll build their team cohesion ahead of this Continental Showcase. So far, so good for the Black Queens of Ghana. 3 pre-WAFCON friendly games. The first against Malawi, we defeated them by 3-1. The second was against Benin. We defeated them by 4-2. And the last game was against Nigeria. And I do apologize for not updating you of whatever transpired between Ghana and Nigeria. But I did that on my second platform, Sportsfella. Nigeria obliterated Ghana by 3-1. And it's not any news when it comes to Super Falcons defeating the Black Queens of Ghana. As I've already reported to you on this platform, they are the most decorated team in this 2025 WAFCON tournament. They've clinched 9 impressive WAFCON trophies, and comparing it to the Black Queens of Ghana, we have 0. So they beating us is not any news that to talk about, but at least we should try to gear up better for this WAFCON tournament, as we are in Group C with South Africa, defending champions, Mali and Tanzania. And so far, so good. Ghana played these 3 friendly matches, scoring 8 goals and conceding 7 goals, meaning we have to work on our defenders. Others might argue from the points that Kamaldeen Bjorkegren has not been good so far for the Black Queens of Ghana, but when he juxtaposed with that of Madam Nora Hoptel, it is the same. Ghana, we defeated a lot of countries in our own backyard, but when you go in, I think our first defeat under Nora Hoptel was against Namibia. The second one was against Zambia. So when you face the big countries, even under Nora Hoptel, we don't do the best. And this is the time we are going in to face the big countries in the 2025 WAFCON tournament. So you should try to fire on all cylinders to do the best for the country and the Queens as well. And let's look at our schedules for the 2025 WAFCON tournaments. Ghana, as reported, we are in Group C. The first game for the Black Queens of Ghana will be against South Africa on the 7th of July 2025. That is Tuesday, exactly 5 p.m. local time at the Honor Stadium. Our second game will be against Mali on the 11th of July 2025. That is Saturday, exactly 5 p.m. local time at the Berkane Stadium in Berkane. And our last game will be on the 14th of July 2025, which is Tuesday, against Tanzania at exactly 8 o'clock local time at the Berkane Stadium in Berkane. So these are our fixtures for the 2025 WAFCON tournaments. And you know that two countries will automatically qualify from each of the groups, and two of the best third place teams will add up to make the quarterfinal stage of the competition. From there will be the semi-final, and the ultimates will be the grand finale, which will be played on the 26th of July 2025. And on this note, the head coach of the team, Kim Las Bjorkegren, has announced 24 players for these encounters. Let's have a view glare of the squad list. We have 3 goalkeepers, and to the goalkeepers, we have Kerry McCarthy, Cynthia Fendip Kolan, Afi Amenyoku. We have 8 defenders: Ernestina Abambila, Susan Amadua, Josephine Bonsu, Nina Noshi, Portia Boache, Louisa Aniwa, Anastasia Acham, and Comfort Yaboa. Now to the midfielders. We have 7 midfielders: Nancy Amon, Jennifer Kuju, Chantel Boy Holoka, Evelyn Bedu, Grace Asantua, Jacqueline Owusu, Stella Nyameche. And to the forwards, we have Wasima Mohammed, Sharifa Sumaila, Doris Buedua, Princess Mafu, Alice Kusi, Priscilla Adubia. So these are the 24 players to represent the Black Queens of Ghana in the 2025 WAFCON tournament. And as we've had a full glare of it, we have experienced foreign-based and local-based hopefuls to feature for the Black Queens in the 2025 WAFCON tournament. Let me proceed from the latest transfer stories surrounding some Black Stars and Ghanaian players. And to start with is our players in the La Masia, that is Barcelona Athletic, David Odro Emmanuel and Abdulaziz Issa. With that of Abdulaziz Issa, it's not shocking because 3 months ago, I reported to you on this platform that the probability of Abdulaziz Issa leaving Barcelona La Masia at the end of his loan deal is high, and it has worked out officially from the club side. They've announced that they've departed ways with Abdulaziz Issa and other 6 players. And let's have a glance of these players. So the first player is Paul Prim, Juan Piera, Diego Percon, Ruben Lopez, Pedro Soma, Abdulaziz Issa, Ivan Cedric. And so these are the 7 players to depart Barcelona La Masia at the end of the 2024-2025 season, going in for the 2025-2026 season. And that is it from the camp of Abdulaziz Issa. And to me, it's not shocking. Anything happens for a reason. I don't know for now whether he will be returning to his former club, Dreams FC, or other clubs of his interest will be joining the race and signing him. You've seen what he did during the 2025 Under-20 AFCON tournament in Egypt, same as his first time playing for the Black Stars of Ghana in the 2025 Unity Cup tournament, even though he didn't have enough time to play for the Black Stars in the 2025 Unity Cup tournament. But he did his best, even gaining a call-up to play in the Black Stars. It's a plus for him. And I know that maybe other parts of his career, the doors are open for him to enter. And going forward, let's see how things will happen for Abdulaziz Issa. For that of David Odro Emmanuel, from multiple reports, Barcelona La Masia have now held talks with Andorra Football Club. Barcelona La Masia is in the 4th division in Spain, same as Andorra Football Club is in the 2nd division in Spain when it comes to Ghana in 2nd division. But when it goes to Spain, they are in the La Liga 2. And they are holding talks for some players to go on loan because they want these players to get regular time in competitive leagues, of which they think the 2nd division in Spain or La Liga 2 is a competitive league for them. And the possibility of it working out is high because they have strong ties. Andorra Football Club is owned by former player of Barcelona Football Club, Gerard Piqué. And as you all know, there's strong ties for David Odro to be part of the players that will be moving to Andorra Football Club. That is the 2nd division in Spain, for him to get regular time in competitive league. And that is that from his camp. For his side, he's still at the Barcelona La Masia, but the possibility of he going on loan is high because they want him to get regular time in a competitive league. And that is that from his camp. Now, let me move on to Jordan Yamua Amisa. He's a player that have voluminously spoken about on this platform. In 2018, he joined Sheffield United from Borussia Dortmund under 17 side after helping them clinch under 17 Bundesliga. 2021, he signed his first professional contract with Sheffield United. Just after his professional contract, he went on loan for several clubs. He returned to his club side, Sheffield United, in 2022 when they were in the Championship, where he had some time to have his debut game. That was somewhere in August 2022. It was 1-1 draw against Luton Town, and they had the opportunity to come into the EPL to compete in the 2023-2024 EPL season. Just after he left to other clubs, and the club that he joined was Ross County in the Scottish Premier League. His time at Ross County in Scottish Premier League, he played 12 games but lost 4 of those games as the goalkeeper in the sticks for Ross County. The latest reports coming in is that a club that he once joined on a loan deal from Sheffield United, Burton Albion in the English League One, when it comes to Ghana, is Division 2. They've signed him on a 2-year contract with an option clause, that is option to extend his contract at the end of his 2-year contract, and that is it from his camp. So now Jordan Yamo-Emisa is no more in the Scottish Premier League. He's back into England and he's in England Division 2. That is the English Football League 1. When he goes to England, we have EPL as the main or the paramount among all. A championship as in Division 1 compared to Ghana, and the EFL 1 is Division 2 when it compares to Ghana. And that is it as from Jordan Yamo-Emisa. We wish him the very best of luck of whatever he's going to do with his former club, Burton Albion. And that is it from his camp. Now, let me move to the camp of Thomas Kweku Partey. According to multiple reports, as you all know, it's confirmed. Today is the 30th of June, 2025, and Partey's 4-year contract with Arsenal is over. No contract extension. Thomas Kweku Partey joined Arsenal on the 17th of October 2020 from Atletico Madrid in the La Liga. And so far, so good. Looking at his time span at Arsenal, he has had 5 seasons, starting from the 2020-2021 season. 2021-2022 season, Partey was part with Arsenal. 2022-2023, 2023-2024, and his last season with Arsenal was a just ended season, 2024-2025 season. So far, so good for Thomas Partey. In his 5 seasons with Arsenal, he played 167 matches. He scored 9 goals and assisted 7 times. And looking at his busiest time or his busiest season was a just ended season. He played 52 out of this 167 games so far in his 5 seasons. And when he converts it, let's evenly distribute 100% for the 5 seasons, meaning every season will get 20% for Thomas Partey's performance. But last season was a top-notch performance from Thomas Partey. He pulled up string of consistent performances, and when he converts it that season, he got about 31.13%, which is phenomenal for Thomas Partey. With that, Partey saw himself as the perfect fit for Arsenal, looking at this busiest season, and subsequently, he would have worked with Arsenal. Partey has now gotten his rhythm. He has gotten to know, or he has now gotten solution to his injury problems. And there's the time you think going forward would have been a good player for Arsenal, and he needed to call for contract improvements. But Arsenal seems to say, hey, my guy, the best we can give you is to give you what you call competitive contracts. Competitive contracts, because we are looking at your state and we are looking at the current situation at the club side. Partey and his agents collaboratively decided not to extend his contract because they didn't improve his contract. Partey was calling for salary increments, but Arsenal was just down. They don't want to increase the salary. And at times, when you go through the players' contracts, you get to know that even if there are certain players, I'm not against any other player. When you compare Thomas Partey to Gabriel Jesus, who is taking around £265,000 a week, to that of Partey, who is taking a little bit over £200,000. Looking at their performances and the matches played so far, you could see Thomas Partey's calling for contract extension with salary improvement is something we shouldn't even complain about. But maybe they also think of business-wise. Partey's age, looking at how things are going, so far so good. These are some of the things that I think Arsenal know what to do, and that is it. They've done it. So, Partey, which club do you think is a good fit for Thomas Kweku Partey? And that is that from his camp. Let me end my presentation from the camp of the star boy, Mohamed Kudus. A lot of clubs have shown interest in the star boy, Mohamed Kudus. And do you know the amazing thing? On the 1st of July, that is tomorrow, starting from tomorrow, any other club from anywhere can activate Mohamed Kudus release clause. I have reported to you on this platform that Mohamed Kudus release clause can be activated from the 1st of July to the 10th of July 2025, and it starts from tomorrow. Clubs are coming in. Clubs have started opening talks with a football agency, that is Root Football Management. Clubs have started opening talks with West Ham United. But are they serious to go in with a formal bid? That is also another story to talk about. As it stands now, per report from Ben Jacobs, who is a football correspondent for Give Me Sports, and Matt Law, who is also a football correspondent for the Daily Telegraph, Fabrizio Romano has also reported other sites are coming in. Tottenham Hotspur are in the pole positioning in signing the star boy Mohamed Kudus. And according to other sources, they've even sent their former bid around £50 million. West Ham just had a glance of the bid and they were like, what is this? Just take it away. We don't like it. And they will be going for another improvement. But that is other source for what I know. But from the genuine sources that you also know, they've not been in any formal bid from Tottenham Hotspur. That is the latest report coming in. I have reported to you that Newcastle United is having interest in the star boy Mohamed Kudus. Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, and Tottenham Hotspur. Which EPL club do you think is a good fit for the star boy Mohamed Kudus? As reported to you on this platform, I told you that the £85 million release clause might be a red herring to other clubs, but there's the time that West Ham United can give Mohamed Kudus out, around £60 to £65 million. And I don't know how things will be happening for other clubs, but let's see. But the new development is that the club that is very keen in signing the star boy Mohamed Kudus is Tottenham Hotspur, and that's of Chelsea Football Club. That was report from yesterday. As you all know, Chelsea have now gotten the signatures of Jamie Gittins, same as João Pedro. But according to multiple reports, Enzo Maresca needs a versatile forward. When I talk about a versatile forward, a player who can play from the right wing position, left wing position, same as the center forward position, of which Kudus Mohamed is one of these players. So will Enzo Maresca come in for the signature of the star boy Mohamed Kudus? That is another question, and another question to talk about subsequently. And I don't know how things will work out. Whether Enzo Maresca will be okay with the signatures of Pedro and that of Gittins and leave Mohamed Kudus aside. But let's see how things will transpire. We don't know for now. But the new development is that Tottenham Hotspur are very keen in signing the star boy Mohamed Kudus. If you've been following this platform about the latest transfer stories, I told you that Kudus Mohamed transfer saga will prolong because a lot of negotiations are on the table. Multiple clubs are coming in for the signature of Mohamed Kudus. But one interesting thing is that all the clubs are coming from the EPL. Aside EPL are clubs from Saudi Arabia, that is the Middle East. We don't know for other European clubs. I spoke about Atletico Madrid, I think, a month ago, but I don't know whether they are very keen in signing Mohamed Kudus. But aside Atletico Madrid, I've not seen any club from Europe that have also shown interest in signing the star boy Mohamed Kudus as compared to the clubs in the EPL. Kudus has what you call career goals, and according to his personalized career goals, Mohamed Kudus wants to play in the UEFA Champions League next season. Tottenham will be playing in the UEFA Champions League. Newcastle United, Chelsea Football Club, Arsenal, And let's see how things will go for the star boy Mohamed Kudus. I will keep you updated. I will apprise you with whatever will happen surrounding the star boy Mohamed Kudus and other Black Stars and Ghanaian players. Before I end this presentation, let me add this quick one. It's happening in the course of my presentation, and it's coming in from the camp of Black Stars and Southampton's forward. Kamaldeen Sulemana is a piece of good news from his camp, as reported to you on this platform, that he's on the verge of joining Atalanta-Gk. It has indeed happened. As we're having a full glare of his arrival in Bergamo, he is undergoing medicals. Just after the medicals, if everything goes as planned, Kamaldeen Sulemana will be officially announced by Atalanta-Gk. And let's look at the exclusive details of his contract with Atalanta-Gk. He will be signing 4-year deal with the club with an option clause. That is an option to extend his contract for another year, meaning he will be spending 5 years in Atalanta-Gk if everything works perfectly for Kamaldeen Sulemana. With the monetary aspects, Southampton will be given £21.5 million. It will be splitted in the form of £17.5 million and £4 million add-ons. And the add-ons will be based on Kamaldeen Sulemana's performance, based on goals, assists, and helping the team at least win certain trophies in Europe and same as Serie A. So that is the latest coming in from the camp of Kamaldeen Sulemana. Aside everything, there will be 15% sell-on clause for Southampton for subsequent purchase for Kamaldeen Sulemana. That is the latest coming in. So for future sale of Kamaldeen Sulemana by Atalanta-Gk will be a 15% benefit for Southampton. That is the explanation of this sell-on clause about Kamaldeen Sulemana's move to Atalanta-Gk. For my side, it's a piece of good news for Kamaldeen Sulemana in order to revitalize his football career at Atalanta-Gk. And Atalanta-Gk is a good fit for Kamaldeen Sulemana. And that is it, the latest. When it's officially announced by Atalanta-Gk, I'll give you the update as it is with the authentic fellas. I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asiedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. Before I take a leave of you, let me give special shout outs to my cherished and commenters under my previous videos. So this is special shout out to Edward Papasen. I do appreciate your support to Manual TV Sports. Rufai Abdullah, Mr. Bronzy, upon Kingsford 1986, and to Adubefi, okay, I think the pronunciation is quite same as Adubefi as in the spellings. Ghanism, okay, I do appreciate you. Rufai Abdullah, God bless you for your support to Manual TV Sports. Olembe Wahab, I appreciate your effort to Manual TV Sports. Stule Shitu, Edward Papasen, Gode, I do appreciate your support. Imboroji Moses, I think it's been long on this platform. Mr. Bronzy, Felipe Gasu, Rufai Abdullah, Richard Frimpong, I do appreciate your support. Felipe Gasu and others. God bless you. Those who watched but didn't comment, and those who commented, I do appreciate all your support to Manual TV Sports. Until you meet again on this platform, you can also have a glance of my other channel, that is Sports Fella, contents around the world of sports, especially about Nigerian contents. Let's meet in the next one. As a Frenchman will say, au revoir.